Happy Monday, everyone. Hopefully, you had a nice weekend, staying at home in the backyard, all those types of things. We had a productive weekend, although it was chilly here. We didn't get to do some of the things outside that we wanted to do. Otherwise, we got some stuff inside done and played some games. Did the best we could with the situation we are all dealt right now. Hopefully, another week or two of this, and we'll be back to normal. Looking for a couple of thumbs up in the comments if you can hear me okay, the video is okay. We get started here in just a minute after we do a couple of announcements. As you may be aware, we're playing games this month again. We've changed it up a bit. I'll go over the rules here in just a second. One thing to keep note of is that the first prize for this month is basically dependent on how many subscribers we gain during the month of April. So we've gained about 21 so far. So right now, first prize is worth $21. We expect that we'll probably gain somewhere around 100 subscribers, but those that are joining the games could cause that number to increase by inviting more people to come play games with us and subscribe to our channel. So let me pull up the contest rules and we'll get started here in just a moment. Still looking for a thumbs up in the comments on if you can hear me okay, and also that thumbs up will show your channel name so I'll know who's in here, and there are attendance prizes, so make sure you do leave a comment in the chat panel so that we can get you locked in for those attendance prizes. Good morning, Gypsy. I see Artist on the Road in here. Let me go ahead and get you in. Okay. So for those of you new, you should be able to see the screen here for the month of April. On Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'll put some notes up during the call from time to time, reminding everyone. Let me enlarge this a bit. We play on Monday mornings. We play on Wednesday and Friday evenings. The upcoming live session for Wednesday and Friday evening. We have a new game this time called Punchline Party. I'll read or show a joke on the screen with the punchline blocked out. Points will be given for close matches to the punchline within 90 seconds of giving the puzzle. You don't have to be first. Points are awarded to those close to the punchline, or if you just have a really creative answer or punchline, and it's host discretion on those points awarded. We'll also continue having Madgab puzzles with the first correctly spelled response getting 10 points, as well as music trivia. Note that the music trivia does not have to be spelled correctly. We also may do some mystery games throughout the month. So as I mentioned, the highest point total for the month of April will be given a gift card equal to the amount of new subscribers above 944. So right now we're at 965. We also have attendance prizes, so that's why we're looking for people to put their put a comment in, make a chat, give me a thumbs up, and you will be put down for attending this session. And at the end of the month, those who attend the most sessions will get a $10 gift card. If we have a tie, we'll give a gift card to each person that is in that tie, each channel. And then each session will be doing a random giveaway for $10 card at the end of the session. This comment will be picked, or this gift will be picked through YouTube random comment generator. I tested this morning. It is working. We had some issues last time, but it is working once again. And then also note some of my immediate family does play, and if they win, we double the prize. So we would give a second additional prize if somebody in my family wins the contest. So let's see who we've got in the room now. We've got Artist on the Road showing up. I showed it. There's 4. If you want to get in for the attendance, you want to put a chat in there. If not, we're going to get started with here in just a second. All right, let's see. Any more announcements before we jump on here? Do make sure you go over to that latest video that's in the chat, the link in the chat, and leave a comment so that you'll be entered into the drawing for today, or the comment generator for today. All right, let's get going with playing some games here in just a moment. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm going to start with some music trivia. There we go. Okay, let me take the share screen off. And let's get to some music trivia. Hopefully everybody's awake, had their coffee. There's no theme to the music trivia this morning. It is just general music trivia. And the first question we're looking for an answer here is a person who released a 2009 album entitled The Element of Freedom. This person released a 2009 album called The Element of Freedom. We're looking for a person, not a group. The Element of Freedom was this person's album in 2009. Artist on the Road comes through with Alicia Keys. And that is correct. Alicia Keys. Artist on the Road is our points leader right now, extending her lead. She got 200 points so far. Second place is Sue with Lucky Dog with 150 points. Okay, let's get to the singer and musician Bono, when speaking about a specific concert venue, called the greatest cathedral. Bono was talking about one of the venues where you can play a concert, and he called it rock and roll's greatest cathedral, or rock and roll's great cathedral. Are you able to hear the audio okay? It says I'm lagging a little bit this morning. Waiting for comments to come through on rock and roll's greatest cathedral. It is in the U.S. It's a very popular venue, not only concerts, other events are held here. Timer says about 30 seconds left. We'll see if anybody gets the answer in 30 seconds. If not, we'll move on to the next music trivia. Okay, anyone know that answer? That is not correct. Move on to one more music trivia here. The correct answer for the previous one, I did not see it, is Madison Square Garden. All right, next question. Again, we'll get back to a person. Person here is what we're looking for. Love and B-Day are albums by which U.S. singer? Dangerously in Love, Day, or albums by which U.S. singer? move on to some Ellen. Albums Dangerously in Love and B-Day were from which U.S. singer? B as in boy. Dangerously in Love and B-Day were albums by this singer. Anyone? Or shall we move on to Madgab? There we go, Beyonce. And if you're in the chat, but just yourself yet, you'll want to do that so you get 10 points, or actually you get a point on our attendance prize. And basically, if you have the most attendance points at the end of the month, you win $10, $10 on a gift card. All right, we'll move on to Madgab now. Okay, let's. Artist on the Road's going to run away with some points this morning. I thought these morning sessions might be a little lightly attended, especially Monday morning. This is to get our morning going so we can have a great week. Next puzzle, first puzzle, Gab Madness. And if you're new to the chat, sound what it's trying to say. It's not the words on the screen. It's something similar. A phrase, a person. In this case, we're talking about a specific saying or phrase. So you want to say the phrase fairly quickly in some cases, or slow it down. Some people it comes very easy. Others not so much. And Gypsy says sometimes they come right to her and sometimes not. I guess this one's a not, right? I don't see an answer yet. We got a few people in here, but nobody else is guessing. They must be working as well. The clue, first, it's a saying. Second, I would say the first word and all of the second word except the last letter. And that'll give you that first word, and you can probably figure it out from there. All of the first word and the first three letters of the second word all said together. See if anyone can get it off of that. I'll give about 15 more seconds on this one, and then we'll move on to the next puzzle. If you're new in the chat, make sure you, new in the video here watching, make sure you enter a chat so you get entered into the attendance prize. That one was actually winner takes all. We had no correct answers on that one. Let's move on to the next one. Puzzle. It's kind of hard to play when you're interrupted. I know Chris, my wife, was on here. My talking messes her up. Those complainers. Right. In this case, we're looking for, again, another saying. Early in the morning, we might have to switch to easier ones. People haven't had their coffee. Tip of my tongue from Gypsy, artist on the road. That is correct. All right, got those points in. Let's do another Madgab. We'll move on to punchlines after this one. Guacamole dip. That was quick. That was quick. Guacamole dip. That is the correct answer to this Madgab puzzle. All right, those of you that are coming in and out or joining, make sure you put a chat in so that we can get you down into the attendance. And we will move on to do punchline. Yep, that's exactly right. Sometimes they come easy, sometimes they don't. And it's really fun when you play as a group, because if you're playing as a group and there's one person giving clues and one person guessing and the other people are just watching, or the other team is just watching, you'll be saying it out loud and it'll sound exactly like it, but they won't be able to make the connection. And so everybody knows it except the person that's guessing. So that's kind of funny sometimes. All right, let's move on to punchline. Yes, there's been up to 5 people in the room. It looks like it's going between 4 and 5, 3, 4, and 5. But everybody else evidently has not had their coffee, or they are not feeling it this morning. So you'd invite some more people to these morning ones. Or maybe I should change the time to afternoon to give some people some time to get up. But we'll stick with Monday mornings for this month and see how it goes. All right, let's do punchlines. So let me share the first punchline, or the first joke. In this case, it's a meme. I'll be sharing it up in just a second. Okay, it should be coming to your screen now. Let me start the timer. My father actually is on here, but he doesn't know how to chat. That's the first time he's joined. Welcome, Dad. I just sent you a message back in on the. You should be able to scroll down. If you're on your iPad, if you scroll down past the video down below, there should be a place where you can put comments or have a chat window in there where you can add a chat. So if you don't see it, then maybe I'll have to help you out. But basically, we're looking for an answer to this meme that I have up on the screen. Not necessarily an answer, but what would the punchline be? Amal and Juan are identical twins. Their mom only carries one photo because, what would the reason be? We're looking for someone to guess what that punchline might be. And again, the answers here, the points awarded based on the answers are discretionary. Gypsy, an artist of the road, is coming in with a few answers here. Why take up the room in the wallet when they look the same? She can't tell them apart. Got about 45 seconds left. We'll listen for any other punchline answers that come in here. Amal won. Potato. You're on the right track. About 15 more seconds before we reveal the correct punchline. All right, we're going to go ahead and reveal it. Let me share my other screen with the unmasked answer. Like their mom only carries one photo because if you've seen one, you've seen them all. I thought that one was cute. All right, so we've got some more of my family joining this morning for the first time. We've got a small crowd this morning. Our evening ones tend to get more like 15 people, 12 to 15 people in playing. So, Gypsy, I'm going to give you 10 points for the creative answers on the last one. And I'm going to put some attendance in here for my sister and my dad. There we go. All right, let's do one more of the punchlines. Hey, Corgilly, welcome. We're going to do another punchline puzzle here. The concept of punchlines puzzle is just basically give some type of answer on what the punchline you think the punchline should be. So you be creative and you'll get points for being creative, or if you get the right punchline, you also get points for that. So let's do the next punchline. Let me get it going here. Coming right up. Share my screen. And this is one of my favorite jokes. A mama mole, a papa mole, and a baby mole all live in a little mole hole. The way I tell it is they live on a mole hole out in the. One day the papa mole sticks his head out of the hole, sniffs the air. Because the farmer is making some breakfast, he says, I smell some syrup, maple syrup. And the mama mole sticks her head up. She's curious too. She says, I smell honey. In my version, I say bacon. But she smells honey. The baby mole tries to stick his head out of the hole to sniff the air, but he can't because of the bigger moles are in the way. And he says, I'm going to start the timer for 90 seconds, and we're looking for answers to that question. All right, Dad, I see your text. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Did you see that on the answer, or did you know that before I posted the answer? Artist on the roll answer. I can't give any clues. Anybody have more answers to the punchline? We'll give about 20, 30 more seconds for answers to come through. What is this punchline? All right, give it just a few more seconds and then I'll reveal the actual answer. Go ahead and get that unmasked one up here. One second, and I'll have the answer up there in just a second. All right, let me share the answer. The punchline is, geez, all I can smell is molasses. All I can smell is molasses. That is the correct answer. But Vicky and Artist on the Road, I like your answers. They're creative. They were on the right track, but not quite as funny as the molasses. So let me get those points in here. All right. All right, Uncle Lisa, I'm going to give you points too because I like that creativity. That game's fun. I like giving out points on that one. Now let's move on to some more music trivia. So we've got about half an hour left. And so make sure you go. I'm going to put that link in again. Make sure you go to that video, the video that I'm putting this link in here. And you'll want to leave a comment on that video. So if you go to the video, you should be able to scroll down and see a comments pane where you can enter comments. And if you enter a comment into this video here, at the end of the show, we're giving away a $10 gift card. All right, let's do some music trivia. See if I can find a good one here. What is the title of the debut album? What is the title of the Rolling Stones debut album released in 1964? So the Rolling Stones' first album, what did they call first album? What did their first album? That's the question we are looking at. If you know the answer, type it in the chat. What was the name of the Rolling Stones' first album? Looks like we've got a correct answer coming in here. Corgilly. The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones is the correct answer. Rolling Down the Banister was not, but it sounds like a YouTube channel. Rolling Down the Banister. Corgilly. You're on the board. Let me get you in here. Got you in for the attendance. And I got you in for 10 points for the trivia there. Music trivia. Good job. All right, let's move on to the next music trivia. Good morning, Jessica. That is right. Yep. A lot of bands do start with their name of their band. Good guess. It's worth 10 points. All right, let's do the next one here. Let me find a good one. Who wrote the 1942 song White Christmas? Who wrote the 1942 song White Christmas? Bing Crosby sang the song. He wasn't the actual writer. This was a prominent composer, Irving Berlin. Irving Berlin is the correct answer. And it looks like Artist on the Road got it. Actually, Elvis sang it too, but he was not the writer. The writer and composer was Irving Berlin. Berlin, Artist on the Road. We'll do one more music trivia. Let me get those points in. Extending your lead this morning. All right, let's do one more. Who recorded these songs? Cowboy, Only God Knows Why. Specific artist recorded these songs called Cowboy and Only God Knows Why. Looking for the singer that recorded the songs Cowboy and Only God Knows Why. We've got a correct answer here. Let's see who was first. We got it a couple of times. It looks like my sister was first. Vicky. And you're interested. That's interesting, Corgilly. The songs do sound like country. A rock song obviously made a crossover into country shortly after that. I think Only God Knows Why was definitely more country. All right, let's switch over to some Madgab. Here we go. Okay, we got two really good players in here on Madgab for sure. Vicky, I'm not sure how often you played it, but Jessica and Gypsy are both really fast, so we'll see how it goes. We'll go with this one. And you have to spell it correctly. This one might be a challenge for that one. We'll have to see how it goes. If nobody gets the correct spelling, we'll see who is first. But spelling's not going to be an issue. It looks like Jessica's got it right off the bat. Bootylicious. Bootylicious was the correct answer. And according to this card, that is how you spell it. Bootylicious. Next puzzle is up. That was 10 points for Jessica there. For the attendance too, Jessica. I almost missed you. Yep, Jess is quick. She is quick. This is the correct answer here. Free samples. Free samples. All right, we'll do another Madgab. She's in Colorado too. It's an hour earlier. I agree, Uncle Lisa. Sometimes the Madgabs are pretty hard. Which game do you like best, the punchline game or the music trivia? Uncle Lisa, which one do you like best? Artist on the Road comes through just before. You almost got that one. You almost got that one. Let me double check spelling here. Actually, Artist on the Road, that's incorrect. So Uncle Lisa's got the first correct spelling. Uncle Lisa, you got that one. Good job. So you've got 30 points now, Uncle Lisa. And we'll do one more Madgab, and then we will switch back to some music trivia. And if you're new to the chat, make sure you comment so that we get you in for the attendance prize. Next puzzle is up. Looks like I'm lagging a little bit. It didn't stop Artist on the Road from getting it quick. I mean, Henry does it. Jessica got place your ad here. All right, don't forget to go over to this video. You're going to want to do this in the next 5 minutes or so. Go to that video. I've just placed the link in there. Enter any comment. You can just say yay. You can say now. You can say, hey, love your game sessions. Like this video. Whatever you want to say. And that will get you entered into the contest that we're about ready to do. 10 minutes or so. Let's do a couple music trivia. Let me try to find another mess of music trivia questions I've got. This one is going to. I'm not sure how to say this word. I'm going to type it into the chat. I think it's allophobia is the irrational fear of which musical instrument? Phobia is a fear of a particular instrument. Which instrument is this the fear of? We've got a fear of drums, which is incorrect. That is fear. It looks like we have a correct answer. As the Artist on the Road gets that one. Fear of flutes. All right, let's do another music. Which English singer, songwriter, musician wrote the Tremolos hit? So this was the song band he was in before he became a individual artist or a solo artist. The hit was Here Comes My Baby, and he wrote it at the age of 18. Which English singer, songwriter, musician wrote the hit Here Comes My Baby? I'm not sure if he was in that band. He might have just been singer a songwriter at that point. So actually, I don't think he was. He was just a songwriter. Here Comes My Baby. Who was the songwriter for Here Comes My Baby? He later went on to have plenty of hits. It's not Elton John. Cat Stevens. Cat Stevens is the correct answer. I see Artist on the Road has got that one as well. I don't think anybody got it before there. Cat Stevens, chickens. I just saw the answer. That's funny. Cat Stevens is the correct answer to that one. Artist on the Road gets it. All right, let's do one more music trivia. In which U.S. state did singer Elvis Presley perform his last concert? His last ever concert was performed in this state. Which state did Elvis Presley perform his last concert? Hawaii is a really, really good answer. You'd think that might be correct, but it is not. California, it's not. Nevada, it's not. Hawaii, it's not. And we've got two that come in. Oh, actually, it's the same person. Artist on the Road, Indiana. Indiana is the correct answer. And I think she was first. Yes, Indiana. First and only for Indiana. Okay, let's do. Let me see. Do I have any more jokes teed up here? Let me go see if I've got one last punchline to do. See if I can find a good one. There we go. Let me put it up. We will switch to one punchline, and then we will probably do the drawing. Maybe a time for a couple more games for this one. We are going to do punchline now. Let me share my screen for the punchline. And again, what you think this punchline was. So we're looking for a correct answer that's just funny and creative that isn't the correct. So you remember the word molasses in it. So we're sticking with the molasses thing. Go golfing and they come up to play slow. They're playing like a molasses. He sees women, he freezes, panics, turns around, he comes back really pale, and he says, "Man, I can't do this. One's my wife, and the other one is my mistress." So the other guy says he'll go up and do it, and halfway up to the women, he suddenly stops, turns around, he comes back shaking his head, and he says, "What?" So what's his excuse for not going up to tell these women that they want to play through? And we'll give about 90 seconds for answers to come in. Again, be creative or be correct, one or the other. I come back and say, timer. My dad has texted me with same here. Jessica says same thing as the other guy. So basically the same thing my dad said over text. That's my mom. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Basically same thing. Looks like it's everybody saying my wife is the mistress. And it looks like my internet might be lagging a little bit today. That's the goat slow-mo kissed. Hey, RV Ashes in April. Thanks for coming in. Let me get you down for the attendance here real quick before our answer to this. Okay. I'll stop sharing that. Let me go get the answer pulled up. One second. Share my screen so you can see the answer. And you were all onto the right track. His response was small world, bro. Meaning it was his wife and his mistress too. So that was a bad day on the golf course, I think. So if I come back to the points here, let's see what we got. If I come up here to the top, we've got 10 points. 10 points for Jessica. 10 points for Corgilly. 10 points for Gypsy, artist on the road. 10 points for RV Ashes in April. Came right in and got some points. Uncle Lisa and Vicky all got 10 points. All right, we've got a couple of minutes. We'll throw in a couple of quick Madgab games before we do the contest. And again, if you have not entered any comments into our latest video, the one that just went up last night. Hey, Northwoods RV, let me get you in also for our attendance. And then we'll do that giveaway for the $10 Amazon gift card. You have to have a comment on that last video, and we'll do a random drawing for $10 here in just a moment. I think I've got everybody that's attended down as the attendance prize. I don't think I missed anybody. There we go. Okay. Here's the next Madgab. Jessica gets it quickly right before Artist on the Road. Henry does it. This is the first one she's. Yeah, I think I froze up a couple of internet, I believe. Okay, it'll hold up one. You can see that it's lagging a bit. Second screen. Peekaboo. Correct. That's the final one. Just so. Do the point. I'm here, and then we will do the giveaway. So with 300 points, Artist on the Road is in first place. She came in early and got some points, a lot of points this morning. Lucky Dog is still in second place with 150 points. Sue, she wasn't here this morning. Jessica with 100 points is in third place. Aaron, who is normally our moderator but was not here this morning, has 90 points for fourth place. Else is in the 10, so it's still early in the month. And again, we have sessions on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday night at 8, Friday night at 7:30 Central. All times are Central. 8 Central on Wednesday night, 7:30 Central on Friday nights. We do the same type of games. We usually have more, and we'll do some interviews from time to time. So let's go do a giveaway here. Let me pull up my screen and share it. All right, everybody should see the to our last video. And if I get comments there, we'll commented how many comments are on that. We've got 10, so you got a 10% chance of winning. And you do need to be here to win. So let's go ahead and do a random pick and see who we get. RV Ashes in April, are you still here? RV Ashes in April, are you still here? There you are. Okay, so I'm going to put my email address in. And basically send us an email there. All we need is your email address. So if you just want to send us an email verifying that you want it on Madgab or you want it on our morning trivia, we will turn that around and send you a $10 Amazon gift card sometime in the next 24, 48 hours, most likely. Again, online on Wednesday evening at 8. And if you want to be, each time we're going to do a drawing just like we did there. So you've got a chance to win or get prizes. As I mentioned at the start, there's prizes for top points. There's also prizes for attendance. So if you attend them, you get a $10 gift card as well. And then the last way is that automatic drawing that we just did. So again, I hope everybody has a great day. Wednesday night. Thanks for joining in today. Have a great day.